Hello YouTube. In this video I'm going to run through the steps of how to install Steam on Ubuntu 16.04. So to begin with, this is a fresh install of Ubuntu 16.04 on my PC. I have installed ScreenFetch in your terminal. This is a terminal window. It gives you some information about your system, so you can see here that the operating system is in fact Ubuntu 16.04, and my graphics card is a GeForce GTX 960 NVIDIA card. In order to install ScreenFetch, just do a search. I'm not going to step through that. The only other thing that I've installed is Steam, obviously, and it's working okay, no problem. I can run my games, etc. And I've also installed a screen recording program, Record My Desktop. Okay, so in order to install Steam on Ubuntu, and this should work with most Ubuntu based operating systems, these are the steps that I went through, and hopefully these steps work for you. The first thing you need to do is update your system. You can do that, and generally what you do is you use the update and the upgrade command. Right here is the command that you need to type in your terminal. To open up your terminal, you can click on your search and type ter and open up a terminal, and there you go. Or you can Control-Alt-T, type Control-Alt-T, and it will open up a terminal. So to update your system, type or copy and paste this command into your terminal and hit enter. Now this command, this update will take some time. It will take 5 to 10 minutes perhaps. So go ahead and have yourself a coffee, or go and do something in the meantime. And because of the -y at the end, normally during the upgrade or update process on the terminal screen, you will be prompted to type yes or no or y or n along the way, but the -y will automatically continue the process. Now if you want to know more about these update and upgrade commands, you can go to a couple of websites. I will click on my web browser to show you one, and then I'll show you the other one. This one's fairly good. It's called man.he.net. It's a Linux manual page, I guess. So in here, in this search window, you can type in apt-get, and it'll come up with everything about apt-get. So as you can see here, update explains update. Update is used to synchronize the package index files. So it goes to the repositories and synchronizes all the package files. And you need to run this first before you run upgrade. It actually states that here. An update must be performed first before doing the upgrade. Upgrade is used to install the newest versions of all packages. So whatever packages on your system, you'll go out and check the repositories and update them. You can take it one step further, and this command does that. dist-upgrade. Disk-upgrade, in addition to performing the function of upgrade, also intelligently handles changing dependencies with new versions. So essentially what it does is, if there's a package that is dependent on another package, it would intelligently update all the packages and all the dependencies. That's my understanding. So yeah, I hope that you found that useful. You can also, this is also another way to go about getting an explanation about these commands, and this website is fantastic for that. Hopefully I've already got that command there. Nope. So I'll just go back and copy the command. Draw copy, paste it in here. Oh, okay, it's actually there. Okay. Now look at that. How brilliant is that? This actually breaks down the commands, and you can hover over each of the commands, and it will explain what each of the commands does. The fix missing, it can also be a -m or -- missing. It basically ignores missing packages. It goes along, it checks the packages, and if there's an error or they're corrupted, it ignores them and handles them. I think that's what it essentially does. And the double and command chains together the update and the upgrade, and it makes sure that the update is completed successfully before the upgrade happens. The upgrade command begins. So yeah, that's very very useful site. And here you can see what the -y does. I can bring it up. You can also highlight on the leading line, leading down to the explanation window. So yeah, very useful website. So hopefully you find that useful. So let's go back to the steps. So after you've entered your command here in your terminal, hit enter. Like I said, it will take 5 to 10 minutes, and go and do something. Come back when it's finished, and restart your system. Very important. Restart your system to make sure those updates flow into the operating system. Step number 2. After the restart, we need to install the proprietary NVIDIA drivers for your system, for your NVIDIA drivers card, graphics card. If you have an AMD card, I'm not sure of the steps, but again, hopefully it's a similar process. Go online to Google and search for how to install AMD drivers on Ubuntu, and hopefully that comes up. So in order to do this step, you need to open up the Additional Drivers window, and the way to do that is to go to your search, type in driver, and there you go, Additional Drivers. Click on Additional Drivers. When you open up this Additional Drivers window, it will do a search for available drivers, as you can see here, and it will find it should find the open source default driver that was installed with Ubuntu on a fresh install, this xorg xserver driver, open source. What you want to do is click on using NVIDIA binary drivers. So this will install the latest driver, NVIDIA driver for your graphics card. For me it's a GTX 960. So click on here. It'll go through a little bit of an install and then close this window. Just to make sure that your NVIDIA drivers were installed, you can restart the system to ensure that the NVIDIA logo screen appears during the restart. So the NVIDIA logo screen will pop up just before Ubuntu boots into the desktop. So this is an added step. If you like, you can just confirm that. And now the step number 3 is another important one. In order to install Steam, you need these 3 packages, and you need to install them in this order, from what I understand and based on the research that I've done. And you can see from the description here that they're 386, which means they're a 32-bit package or library. And based on the research, most games are developed in 32-bit architecture, and if you're running a 64-bit version of the operating system, which I am, so this is a 64-bit version of Ubuntu, you need for Steam to work properly with those 32-bit games, excuse me, you need to install the 32-bit version of these packages. So in order to install these packages, open up your terminal, Control T to open up your terminal, and type in this command here. This will install those 3 packages and it chains them together. As you can see, I am not going to do that because I've already done this, but rest assured you will install those 3 packages. If everything goes well, the next step is step number 4. So after the packages are installed without any error messages, you need to install Steam. And in order to install Steam, you have to install the Steam package. You can do that at the command line, but I think the better way is to go to the Steam website to ensure that you get the latest package. So type in this address in your web browser. I'm just going to click on it, control click, left click on it, and it should open up in my web browser. There you go. Welcome to Steam. Install Steam now. So click on this button. This is the package, Steam latest.deb, and through your web browser the default option is to open it with the software installer, Ubuntu software installer, or the dev.dev installer. So go ahead and do that. If you choose to save the file, it will be saved in your default directory, which should be downloads, and you can go to that directory and install it. Right click and open it from there, and it will also install that way as well. So I'm not going to do this step because I've already installed Steam, obviously. I'm going to cancel out of here and go back to the steps. Okay, so once you install Steam, it will do an update and place an icon on the desktop, and it it would also ask you to accept the Steam agreement. So click on yes. For me to ensure that Steam ran, I had to restart my system after the Steam installation. So go ahead and restart Ubuntu after installing Steam, and then go ahead and run Steam and log into your account, and you're done. So that's it for me. I hope you found this useful. The only other thing I might do is with this installation is just to change the desktop. So I might go and I've installed some wallpapers here. So let's see, where are we? Pictures, wallpaper, and I'm just going to use this really cool one from Carl Schneider, which has the Ubuntu logo. Set that as my wallpaper, and I'm done. So hopefully you find that this video useful. Please let me know if you have any comments or need further information, and I'll try and help. So thank you very much. Ciao.